the fifth type of monitoring and assessment is achievement assessment. And as you know, I have already emphasized that some of the information on this topic is based on Nation and McAllister book, Language Curriculum Design. So achievement assessment refers to the assessment which is usually done at the end of a course, right? So the purpose of achievement assessment is to measure, to assess not only learners learning, but also to help teachers know about the effectiveness of the course. So it's got two advantages. It not only helps learners know about their current performance, but also helps teachers to know about their overall pedagogical progress in a course, right? So there are certain characteristics which we really need to know and which are considered important element of achievement assessment. So primarily it should be based, the material used in achievement assessment based on material which are actually taught in a course. So for example, in the Pakistani context, the assessment, the final assessment for grade 9th and 10th, or let's say grade 11th and 12th, that's usually done at the end of the course. And the questions, the assessment is basically based on the material which the students have already learned during their course of studies in a school or college. So the second characteristic is that learners know what kinds of questions will be asked. So for example, in a 12th grade exam, board exam, the students will be, they will know what type of questions will be put, because they know, I mean, for their paper A or paper 1, the questions will be put from the short stories, essays, or poetry and novel. And similarly for paper B, they will be knowing that the questions will be put on, essay writing, letter writing, or comprehension. So the third characteristic of is that it's usually considered a criterion-referenced assessment, which means we've got a predetermined criteria. So for example, if you are studying in a semesterized system in a university, so you will have a predetermined criteria, assessment criteria, which clearly tells you your desired performance, and which got some predetermined parameters which you really need to meet while you are writing the assignment or appearing in the final exam. Right. There are various types of achievement assessment. Well, I'll just briefly go through these. Well, mastery tests are considered important kind of achievement assessment. So a mastery test refers to the tests which clearly tells students, okay, this is the outcome which you really need to meet. So that, for example, if you set 80% or 90% as a pass mark, so the students will have some exams, and if some of them happen to fail, they might be given some repeated opportunities. So the main purpose of mastery tests is to cover a specific area of knowledge and to help students acquire that knowledge of language, right? So as I have said, like it is considered very important in terms of meeting the or it's important component of language curriculum design and primarily monitoring and assessment, but it helps overall improvement of language learning and teaching exercises in the classroom. So in brief, achievement assessment is an important feature of language curriculum design, because it not only gives feedback to the teachers, but also helps students identify the gaps between their current and desired performance.